Good Saturday morning. It is 6:06 here this morning. Eddie Williams Sellers coming to you from my little dining room here in East Point. Top of the day to you. Hope you did okay. Are doing okay. And had a good night's sleep, and it's a beautiful weekend ahead of us here in Atlanta. I'm rambling, I'm babbling. Come on, Eddie. Make the curve, make the turn, get started. Let's go. The Morning Post awaits, everybody. At 70, here it is. At 70, are there lessons still to be learned? Are we still evolving, growing? Is there more wisdom to be had? Is there more knowledge to come to know? Surely we don't know it all in such a short space. 70 went by so quickly. 80 will be here before September. At least it seems that way. It is odd to think that life is in full throttle and winding down at the same time. At 70, it crosses your mind a little more often, the great beyond, and going over yonder. Death is all around us. It always has been, and yet we just seem oblivious to it, except when it hits under our roof. I think we are wise to have an understanding of our mortality, not to live in a foreboding state, but it should bring balance to our lives. Before Sammy died, for about a year before that, I had been telling myself, I want a truck again. We already had 2 cars, Ava, her BMW, me with my Acura RDX. I thought, I don't really need a truck, but I just want one. I miss having one. And then I would tell myself the reasons why I shouldn't get a truck, that it would mainly just be parked in the driveway, and I wouldn't really use it that much, not enough to justify paying all that money for it. And I would have to pay insurance on it, and upkeep, and have a truck payment. Trucks are expensive. Then a few weeks after Sammy died, I told myself, you better go get that damn truck. That could have been you that died. Life is short. If you want something, get it. If you need something, buy it. You can't take none of this with us, y'all. Not a damn penny of it can go with us, can go anywhere. When we bid adios to this place, this laptop, this microphone, this light that's shining, every bit of it, like, adios, and yeah. So, a few weeks after Sammy died, I said, you better go get that damn truck. That could have been you that died. Life is short. We better grab all the gusto we can while we can. I have learned that it takes very little in life to actually make us happy. Just common things. A truck, a dog, a place to live. People that make us giggle. I can't believe how quickly 2026 is flying by. And it sounds stupid to even keep saying stuff like that, when it seems that I say it about every year here lately. Do we remember anything from 2022 or 2023 or 2024? Of course not. They went by too damn fast. I have thought that at 70, I don't plan my life ahead any longer. Not like the 30s and 40s and 50s. Where I thought about retirement and cutting back and Social Security and how I would get by in retirement. I think as we get to a certain age, and that age may be different for different people under different circumstances, health plays a big role in this. But I think at a certain age, we just live more in the moment. We can't afford to look ahead 20 years down the road. And so we're confined to the moment. I have known people who were dying that were even in their 30s and watched how in their last months of their life, how they lived very much in that moment. We are capable of living in the moment. We have to choose to live in the moment. In the moment is where all the good stuff happens. It's where all the good stuff happens. It is a paradox, though, how fragile life is, yet how resilient life is, and how complex we humans are. Yet, at our core, we are simple creatures who mostly are governed by love. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. I may ride down to Fairview Cemetery and wander around there and try to figure out where her grave is at and find Mama's grave. And just for no reason, just find it, just to see her name printed on her little marker. And just be in the moment for just a moment to just be by her grave. I know it's weird. I'm not really a grave person. I've never really connected to people through graves. Although I love visiting historical cemeteries like Oakland Cemetery and cemeteries in Paris and New York, and just walk through old cemeteries. I love the old cemetery down by that church on St. Simon, Christ Church on St. Simon. So beautiful back there. And I read 3 books about the ghouls that's all buried behind that church and that cemetery. Eugenia Price, I believe, wrote that. Was a good writer. Yeah. Anyhow, love y'all. Heather, Jill, and Kathy are my mothers now. It's odd that my 2 daughters are like mothers to me now. I feel they're mothering of me. Daddy, you all right? Daddy, you this? Daddy, you better not do that. Like, good Lord, my mama's dead and gone. Y'all leave me alone. But daughters do take on the role of mothers, don't they? So, but Heather, Jill, and Kathy are my mothers now. It's odd that my 2 daughters are like mothers instead of just my little girls that used to run around and step on your toes. Strange how life works out like that, isn't it? Isn't it? Good Saturday morning, dearest beloveds, the sweetest people on earth. Are we still learning as we get older? If so, what are we learning? Are there more lessons out there for us to learn? I have learned this, that there is nothing about myself that I would change even if I could. I have come to realize that I pretty much like everything there is about me, about who I am, what I am, who I've been, where I've gone, where I've come from. I don't know if I'd change a damn thing of being a poor little boy raised up in Cabbagetown. Good God, how many layers of context all that brought into my life. Even the part of me that can be a real asshole sometimes and get someone's ass told off. Actually, that may be my favorite part of myself. It didn't take me long to figure out how to be that when I came into this world. And I've never tried to fix the asshole part. Yeah, I think we're all a mixture of all that. We're a mixture of great and not so great, kind, loving people. Get your ass told off. You take the sweetest woman in the world, mess with one of her kids. She'll flock you like an old mother hen, like you better get your ass. What, you know, in that movie where that Millie told that Millie to get off the help, said, you take your raggedy ass off of my porch. Don't you love Allison Janet, Jenny? Wasn't that sweet? Yeah. I've decided not to die. Well, y'all, it's Saturday morning here in Atlanta. The picture over on my Facebook page is my mama, Peggy Ann Bratcher. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. This picture, she was out in the snow. It has snowed. She lived in a little house on the corner of Dobbs and Melrose over in southeast Atlanta that me and Kathy owned, and part of her rent was she'd keep my 2 kids while the both of us worked, and it's a picture of her playing out in the snow. Maybe I get that from Mama. But life is good this morning. Love y'all.